Gigabox here. So you're probably wondering why I'm in the Ultimate Legends section other than Boomer gets lost at Random Mall. I am here due to it being Market Monday, and for some strange reason that's beyond comprehension to me, that these Ultimate Legends sets have stayed profitable this long. It's absolutely incredible. But we talked about this on Friday, like all day on Twitch stream, and there was at least like 3 people there. So it's surprising that it didn't get crushed. And did I say Friday? Saturday. There, Boomer goes lose his mind again. Saturday when they came out, it was a long weekend. We had a lot of that shenanigans going on, but a lot of long streams. Let's talk about this Ultimate Legend fantasy pack set all the way up, build it up. We'll talk about going forward. Well, going forward. Okay, you see this set right here? 285s and an 83 for an 87 overall Ultimate Legend Elite Fantasy Pack. Now, if you look what the 87 overalls are going for in certain sets, it's actually quite a bit of coins. And here's where we're making our profit first. There's multiple stages to this, like mitosis, okay? We have 87s right here going for 16K. And if you recall what we just went through, you can't see it on your screen right now, but you can at this moment. These 85s are going for like 5K, and you can get them cheaper, right? That's just like the unfiltered price for 85. So 5K for that, times 2, that's 10K, plus an 83, 2. Okay, so it costs you 12K at worst to make a card worth 16K, and you're like, oh, wow, let me use my lizard brain calculations. That's approximately a profit of 2.6 thousand coins per time I do this, okay? Now, not every Eric Dickerson is going to be profitable, right? Not every set's profitable, but overall it stayed profitable. You can find those 85s even cheaper. You can even exchange up 83s into an exchange set for 85s, because if 83s are going for 2K, guess what that means? Maybe those are going for 5K, but anyways, you can get that. You can get 85s through multiple ways. The way I was able to get cheap 85s was by doing the Super Bowl reroll set, right? Finding cheap training, specifically 95 overalls going for around 100K. Roll those, and this is what I did for profit on Saturday. If you guys were there at stream, I rolled them in the Super Bowl roll to get 86s. I quick sold everything except for the 86s because I believe they looked like they were training market value. And so, like, there's many ways of getting those 85s in case you're worried. 83s, I just buy off the block. But right here, this 86 plus Super Bowl overall player, 5,000 training. Now you're like, oh, 5,000 training, that's a lot of coins. Anyways, I think I probably got like 80, I think I got like 20 or so 86s out of this roll by quick selling everything and keeping the 86s for like, I feel like it was like 12,000 training or something stupid cheap. No, maybe it was 22,000 training. I remember it was like 98 and went down to 76 and like 20 86s, okay? So I used those to exchange the Ultimate Legends sets to get very cheap cards. There you go. And then you not only need the 87s, but if you look at the price and the set and the cost of that Eric Dickerson right here, and this is not just for Eric Dickerson. This is gonna hold for next weekend too when we get more Ultimate Legends. The 91 Eric Dickerson is anywhere from 80. It looks like he went down in price. It was only like 186. Looks like a bunch more just got posted on the block within the last couple minutes of each other. 86, 89, 93, 131. So these things were actually a little bit higher when I first checked this. But anyways, so they're 80K, and you need what, 5 87s to make that 91. Let's double check that. So 5 times, what did I say, 13K to get a 91. 5 times 13, 50, 65K. So 65K to get a card that's going for 80K. Also profit. But wait, there's more. The 95, I just suggest you buy off the block. The 95 is basically going for training. So then you can create a player, the Ultimate Legend Eric Dickerson for the 95 going for 100K. The 91s that you're constructing for about like 65 a pop, 130, 195, so that's 295. The 87s you're constructing for, what I say, 12K at best. 12 times 5, 60, we'll say 70, so like 370. Did I say about that? If that's my math all correct. How much is Eric Dickerson going for on the buy? I guess I could just look at him right here. Eric Dickerson right now is going for 500,000 coins, and you're constructing them for 130, show less than that, 130,000 less than that. So mega profit in the Ultimate Legend sets, and it's crazy to me that it stood up all week. And I think the demand for these cards is just that high. for the Ultimate Legends. That we could go ahead and take a look at the rest of Ultimate Legends, as this doesn't matter which card you're doing, since you're doing it through the exchange and through the market. So Eric Dickerson's profit looks like Mean Joe Green's profit, looks like Chad Johnson's profit. Night Train Lane is more profit than even Eric Dickerson, and that looks like the rest of them look like L's. So anyways, those are sets that are still mega profitable. Sorry, I should have showed that to you. I didn't have it right. Eric Dickerson, Mean Joe Green, Chad Johnson, and Night Train Lane. So those are things that you should be profiting on as we speak. I'm surprised, like I said, that going over it Saturday, doing it for a big portion of the stream Saturday, it didn't lower down. Anyways, should you invest in Ultimate Legend 95s? Because if you recall, some of these things, they were like 90 to 100K on Saturday. Now they're up to 120. And I think that's a fair point if you want to get risky. But really, some of them rose, some of them did not. So it's really got to be like a super glitchy Ultimate Legend for that to raise up in price. Obviously, we've talked about investing in Legends, and those are not a bad idea either. Oops, sorry for the burp. We then had Night Train Lane here up to 134 for his 95 too. So I think that went up from the release day. There you go. Ultimate Legends, breaking it down. Sets, incredibly profitable. People made millions off those. They're still making millions, it looks like. But definitely, I would recommend, if you don't want to do it during the week, if you want to save up and get the new Ultimate Legends almost right away, is those 85s and 83s in this exchange set are absolutely like gold to hang on to. And that roll, like I talked about with the 86 roll, it did a really good job for me too. So you can go ahead and do that to maximize out your coinage this week, if you're so interested, as long as the prices don't change. But do your own research. I do want to talk about the pack odds going up. So we did see a raise in them and packs, and I pulled awful. Ultimate Legend packs are probably the worst packs that I've had the displeasure of pulling in a little bit. These things, even though they show like decent odds, I didn't really get many 95s, even though the 95s weren't going for much. I did pull a single 97 with all the coins. I saw people pull a ton of like limiteds. A lot of people tweeted at me, flexed on me with their 97s, like, it's Halo, like they're dipping the balls in my forehead after killing me. I'm like, Cheezer, I'd lost because of connection issues. I totally would have beat you out in a one-on-one fight, or you third-partied me, or some excuse some way or other. But yeah, the market's down a little bit, but like pack odds, even though they're up, it doesn't seem like it affected a whole lot. So we're going to just kind of like, just do our regular market stuff. Gap pack method still looks pretty strong, especially with the strong end of the lower end of the market, up to 7s for the 85s. Obviously, like I said, you can get those things cheaper. You can do exchanges for them if you can find some cheap 83s. But that's kind of what we're looking at right now. Content on its way. The Combine is starting here up in a little bit. I heard they just unbubbled it. So let's look at, what's the actual date? Combine 2022 is March 1st. So that's 8 days away. I would expect Combine promo potentially this Friday, if not even before. If the Combine starts the 1st, that means, yeah, it's getting hot and heavy. This week might be Combine week. Expect some fast cards. Who would be a good card to get upgrade? Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis kind of got a recent card. He's kind of good already. Fast guys. Tyreek Hill. Who else had killer combines? Dontari Poe, is he still a thing? We have CJ2K. I think he got implicated in murder for hire, so I doubt we'll get him this year. We can kind of sort by like speed or strength or something like that. We can also go to like Combine last year. Let's go like Combine Madden 20. Well, I should look this up beforehand. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Combine Madden 21 promo. There was no Combine. Madden 20 promo. The Combine was canceled last year. We got like free agent stuff. All right, because it was canceled IRL, so it was canceled in game. It's like what happens when you die in a video game, you die IRL. So Deion Sanders got a Combine 2 years ago. We got DK Metcalf. I had a Metcalf card. It's not a bad investment there either. Cooper got a Combine star card. Gesicki, I think, just got a card. MVS. We also had multiple parts. So that happened February 28th last year. If we go ahead to the part 3, happened on March 4th. So they came kind of within each other. We got Vita Vea, Kamara got a card. So yeah, Dontari Poe, man, 20. Look at that. Definitely on the lookout for some of those more physical freaks if you want to invest in. I don't think DK is a bad investment since he hasn't gotten a card in a few months. John Ross, but you probably won't even need John Ross's power. He'll just be like 99 speed. Yeah, the Bengals theme team, if they get him, getting even better. They already got really good receivers, so they probably wouldn't even need John Ross. He'd be like the number 4. Ward, Sweat. Was Sweat's last upgrade the Blitz? Did he get a Sweat? The Blitz? Did he get a Blitz card this year, or is it just the heavyweight or whatever he had? He had he had a Blitz and a heavyweight. So Blitz was his last one. So that's been a few months. So Sweat might get an upgrade. Is that a terrible investment? 62K. He's got a Redux, which might be the same. 93 for 60K. I don't think that's bad training. Yeah, it's about right. So if you want to invest in like a Sweat card, if that's like part of your theme team, there you go. That's what we're looking for this week. Enjoy. I hope you guys are grinding that money. Like I talked about, investing in limiteds are always great. Get a player pack is generally always profit if you just do like 20 of those at a time. Hopefully this video helps. Please like, subscribe. That helps the channel. So it's like you scratch my back, I scratch your back below the belt, and we all have fun. Go to Rock Bottom, use code GutFox for 15% off. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I will see you tomorrow.